Good morning all. Welcome to build day 14. I think it's build day 14. Like I said the other day, my numbers are getting all mixed up. I can't remember what day it is from one day to the next. Just getting started out here. It's about 10 o'clock. I slept in this morning. It felt good. I've been staying up till 1 and getting up at 6. Just my body shut down and I slept. Going back through, seeing if we took any damage last night. Looked like that storm passed through, so. But still haven't really done anything with this display yet. This is just after the witch. I just got kind of stuff sitting in here. Probably going to be the last display I do once I get all my mishkabibble stuff done. I did make it out here, and I got my skulls on top of the fencing. Wife, who's been up longer than I have, is going through doing a little fine tuning. She got some bottles up there on the bar and stuff, and they need to be placed in final positions and stuff yet. Let's see here. Nothing else other than the skulls and the balls. Nothing else done in there yet today. This guy here still needs his foam heads and masks. Cornhole looks okay. First thing I've got to do over here in the Gypsy, another look at it, is I have a stand I need to put in front of the guy with the chair that holds a glass bowl that we put one of those little misters in. We figure this guy is operating the crystal ball. This guy is going to be operating the Ouija board, and that one, is going to be kind of like an oracle. She's going to have a basin of water and a glass jar with a mister in front of her, and we're going to pose her so she looks like she's looking into the bowl, looking into the future or the past. So, we figure we try to keep that display all the same type of mystical theme type thing. Only thing moving in that display will be the Ouija board and the crystal ball. Forgot about that. This display I'm hoping to get to later today. I gotta get the dog into place, and I've also got to get laid out here on the grass how the ponds are going to work. I'm going to have one pond over here in front of the dog and another pond over here off of this wall, and we're going to do a trail kind of zigzag off over to this one, over a little bit, and then off into the spider. First priority for today is to get as far as I can on the spider display. I can only go so far in here, then I have to turn it over to the wife so she can do her cobwebbing in it. Then I come back through and I can get the props and stuff in there. I just can't do that. She can't do her cobwebbing until I get done getting that mess figured out. That cobwebbing over there. I've got to get the wreaths attached to that. I've got to get the mechanism bolted down to the ground, and I got to give it a coat of black spray paint. Fun. Actually, it won't take too long. It's just a pain in the ass having to do it. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm working on today. I got, like I said, I've got the glass bowl to put in on the Gypsy display. I've got the spider room I need to get going on, get it finished today. And I'd like to get started getting the water room laid out, because I'm going to have to go down and buy some lumber to build the framework for the ponds. And I'd like to be able to do that tomorrow. Can't do that till I get it laid out. So, and I forgot to do something over here. So that's pretty much where we're at today. I'll give you guys kind of an updates as usual through the day so you can see what's going on. And I guess with that, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to get to work because I have errands I've got to run today too, so that's going to eat into my time. So I'm not really sure how far I'm going to get today. Good day, boys and girls. Time for your midday update, actually a late afternoon update. Pretty much got done with the spider display with what I'm doing in it for right now. In other words, the basics are done. But I got a spider cocoon body. And this is actually a drop spider. So it gets noisy enough as they come through, that thing will activate, and that ought to spook some people. Cobwebs, some spiders. Now here is my prop inspired by Greg at Widowmaker Productions. The mechanism was one that he showed on his channel. I don't know where he got it from. But this is going to be set up on a motion sensor. I don't have the sensor going or set up yet, so it's just hooked directly up into power. But his mechanism is right in the back. And here I'll give you a little bit of a closer view of it here so you can see it. Sorry for the wonky camera angle. And you can see the mechanism. Now Greg's mechanism that he made was for a 7-foot tall scarecrow, and I think he ended up doing something else a little different with it. Mine is about 4 foot tall when it's fully extended, so I did a mini version of it. But I like how this is working. As that spider goes up and down, the whole web and stuff moves. And I figure for those people that are spooked by spiders, having that web and everything else move, you know, if I have it set up for a motion sensor, have them get right about to here and then have that thing start bouncing for 5-6 seconds. Ought to be interesting. I might get some people running right out that exit. Then I got a little electric one there I've had for years that lights up, and the front legs and back legs move, and that's about all it does. So, but for right now, spider display, as far as I'm going with it, is done. There's still some fine tuning and the electrical and that sort of thing, but I'm going to do that later. My next project, and you'll notice God's flesh, your Clifford, clear back in the back there, is up on his platform. And I got my animated leering skeleton and his toxic barrel set up. But that's what I'm going to be working on next. Not the leering skeleton. But I got to get in here with some stakes and some string and kind of lay out where I want my ponds to be at and stuff, so I can get a idea of how much wood I'm going to need. So my next project is to lay out the ponds, and that's what I'm getting ready to start on next. So hold tight, people. Another installment coming, I hope, provided he don't get me. I'm afraid of spiders. Ah! Good evening, gentle people. It's going on about 9:30. I'm about ready to drop. It's been a strenuous evening, and now you should be able to see me. Got done with the spider display, brought a few things out, and then went down. Actually, before I went anywhere, I spent some time over here in the room that's going to have the 2 ponds in them for the cesspit, and figured out what I needed as far as lumber. Got that figured out. My daughter and I went down to Lowe's, or actually Home Depot. I try to avoid Lowe's like the plague. I prefer Home Depot. And bought all the lumber I needed to get the 2 ponds in. Since we've gotten back, I've spent the last 4.5 hours. It's going on 9:30. And we got back at 5. I took about a half-hour dinner break. So I spent the last 4 hours working on getting the framework for the ponds in. There's pond 1 with my toxic barrel, and there's pond 2. Built and assembled and ready for the liner, which will hopefully go in sometime this week. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or not. I might hold off and wait and do it put the liner in a couple of days prior to Halloween, because I don't want to kill the grass, and having black plastic on the grass for over a week is not going to treat it very nicely. So I may hold off on doing the liner right away. But one thing I do need to do over on this side is off the edge here, I'm going to do a 3 foot high, maybe a 4 foot high railing going across, and we bought some of that creepy cloth down at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to drape that down, you know, to kind of give it some effect. Over here, I'm going to do basically the same thing, but with my toxic barrel sitting where it is, it's going to be within arm's reach of people. And I can just see some drunk coming through Halloween night, or some rambunctious kid coming by and saying, "High five," and whipping the hand. And off the arm comes, or something like that. So what I was thinking about doing, instead of doing a 3-foot high railing, I was going to go up 5 feet and then stretch the creepy cloth down over it. That way people can't reach in and touch them, but they can still see in and see them. Something I'm going to play with tomorrow when I'm doing the railing. If it doesn't turn out too good, turn out the way I'm hoping, I've got a bunch, I don't know if you can, nah, it's too dark. I got a bunch of that green chicken wire left. I might just cage this guy in. You know, they'd be able to see him but not touch him. And I do kind of like that idea. I might go that way instead of the black creepy cloth. But, you know, I might just kind of cage this whole thing in. My zombie bait over there in the corner is also going to hang in here. You know, and when he goes off, he twists and shakes, his eyes light up, and he starts screaming, "Help me, save me, you know, get me out of here before they come back," you know, that sort of thing. And I was thinking, if this is all caged in, you know, with that chicken wire, you know, it would fit in. Now, something else I'm going to do too is this little pond, or this is from the wine barrel pond that I had out front that was leaking. I'm going to put it over here in this display along with my brick wall pipe fountain. It's going to hang with us. So we'll have a couple of water features over here and a couple of things floating around in the water along with the big dog. Well, one thing I am thinking about doing, I'm thinking about dividing this up. I'm thinking about, with Clifford, instead of having using that atomic glow to make the water glow, I was thinking about adding blood to it and making it a blood pond. And then this guy, since he's a toxic barrel, we've got another guy trying to escape over here doing the atomic glow just in this one. But I'm not too sure, because this whole room is going to be blacklit, how the blood's going to show up being under black light. It's probably just going to come out like a black tar looking fluid, I'm thinking. I don't know, but it's something I'm going to have to think about. What do you guys think? You know, this whole room is going to be black lit. You know, it's going to be black lights in here, you know, to make the atomic glow. The dog's eyes and mouth and stuff glow. I'm hoping the suds and stuff on the toxic barrel will glow. You know, I haven't trusted that underneath black light, so I don't know. But what do you guys think? Should I do atomic glow in both of them? And I'm not sure if I have enough atomic glow to do both of them. I know I have enough to do one. Or should I do one with the glowing dye and the other one with blood? What do you guys think? Huh? You let me know. I got plenty of blood. But anyway, we're getting dark again. So I'm not sure how much you can see. But I'm going to sign off, head in the house, kick my shoes off, get this edited, and get this up on the YouTube for you guys to enjoy. So I will see you again tomorrow. Stay spooky out there, people.